Coliseum in Oakland, home of the A's. An AL West matchup on the show. It's the Houston Astros going up against the Oakland Athletics. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll here. And starting in this one, Hogan Harris. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today. But when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Jose Altuve leading things off and takes a strike.
First pitch, 107.
Here's the 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The pitch. And a swing and a miss, and one gone.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
And here is Jeremy Pena. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Jeremy Pena, Chris, what a story. 2022 and the impact he had in the playoffs. He was not only the ALCS MVP, but he was also the World Series MVP when the Astros won it all. That one misses. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
I think what's so impressive is that he had some really big shoes to fill in Carlos Correa departing as a free agent. And this kid looked like he'd been in the big leagues for a much longer time than he had. Very impressive on both sides of the ball.
In for a strike, now 3-1. And he couldn't come up with it.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. And first offering is fouled off. Step off, throw to first. Pena back in standing. And here it comes. Swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
And a pitch. Line drive, base hit, right field. Around second is Pena.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Alex Bregman.
And now it's Alex Bregman. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. Two on, 1 out. And that's through there for a strike. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. In there, sets him down on strikes. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Oh, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground. and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, I'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
Here's Kyle Tucker. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Left-hand batter waits. That's off the mark. 2 balls, no strikes.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss.
2-1.
Now 2-1.
Clearly all in on the fastball right there, but it was a changeup. Bottom just fell out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment.
The pitch. Hard ground ball for a base knock. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So first and second with 2 outs. Jose Abreu up to hit. First offering, and it just misses.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Back up the middle and a base hit. Coming around third is Alvarez. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's 2-0.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Chas McCormick up next for the Astros. In the air out to center. Ruiz gets under it. Puts the squeeze on it. That is the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Astros 2, and the Athletics coming to bat. Back in Oakland, and towing the slab in this one, Framber Valdez.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
The why to kick the pitch. Yuri Ruiz stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Here's a 1-1.
2. 1-2.
Got him looking. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. Now the A's designated hitter, Brent Rooker. That clips the zone. That's strike 1. Chris Framber Valdez has turned into one of the best pitchers in all of baseball. He's got that power sinker and the power cologne.
And the power curveball as well. Just a joy to watch him pitch. It seems like he's been around a long time. Kind of an old soul, Boog.
Over to first. And the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone.
Seth Brown.
So here's Brown at the plate.
Yeah, just goes about his business, gets a lot of ground balls when they put it in play, and just loves being out there. And as for the cologne, makes him pitch better, he believes. I always thought cologne made me smell better.
The lefty, the 1-0. Curveball drops in for a strike. Chris Fromber uses 3 types of cologne. Tropical scent for pitching, a more subtle smell when he's not pitching, and a very intense smell for when he goes out.
That's what I call self-awareness right there.
In there at the knees. 2-2 now. The wind of the pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And the A's are gone in order. And they're down 2-0. And welcome back. Second inning set to go. Here's the rookie third baseman, Corey Julks. And the pitch. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though. Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough, got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Martin Maldonado up to hit. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Now 1-1. Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit. So he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player. That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Ball 1, no strikes.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Next offering is in for a strike. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Now all even up. And now the count filled up 3-2.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Ruiz snags it for the second out. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. A walk and a run scored his first time. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. So the Astros leave one. They're up 2-0. Back here in the East Bay. And the batter now, Ramon Laureano.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Ripped on the ground to second. Over to Abreu, and Laureano is retired.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
And now it's Jesus Aguilar. First pitch just misses.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in, looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
That's towards center. McCormick has it sized up. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 down.
Batting sixth, the third baseman,
2 outs, base is empty. Aledmys Diaz now. And there's a strike on the outside corner. 0-1. And that one is inside. Next offering is fouled back. 1-2 now. Into center and a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
The catcher.
So 2 down, and now a chance for Shea Langoliers, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. First offering misses the mark.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
The next pitch misses. 2-0. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
That clips the corner. Got him. Out number 3. The A's strand 1. They trail it here 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, now it's Yordan Alvarez. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
And now the lefty, Alvarez, tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And yes, he did. Jerry Hillsdale rings him up. Here's Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Bregman, who had a great career at LSU. He was the second overall pick in 2015. He wears that number on his back, number 2. And Singy, he was a big Derek Jeter fan growing up. And there's the strike.
Well, Boog, a lot of guys would love to be taken in the first round and second overall, but Alex Bregman seems to have carried that as a chip on his shoulder over the years, not being the number 1 pick overall. And he's played in such a way where he's always trying to show people that he's the best, and it's translated on both sides of the ball.
Pitch misses there, and it's 2-2.
2-2.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
The right fielder, number 30,
Kyle Tucker. Up next for the Astros. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Tucker throws right, bats left. Hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. Kicks and fires.
Double play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
And misses inside. The pitch. And now 2-2.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play. Minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
2-2 now. Stays alive. Next pitch is downstairs. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The pitch. Caught him looking for the K.
I guarantee he's going to check the tape on that last pitch when he gets a chance, because he thought it was ball 4, and he wasn't wrong. I mean, it was a close pitch. Definitely not an easy call, but especially after a long at bat, that'll drive you crazy getting rung up like that.
And next to hit for Houston, Jose Abreu. They say it went.
0-1.
Yeah, the lefty with the 0-1. 0-1 there. The 1-1. Went too far that time. It's 1-2. And he deals. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that's too high.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Chas McCormick waits on deck. Swing and a miss. Pulled the string on the changeup.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, You drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in for Oakland, Tony Kemp. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
That one is absolutely belted. Alvarez ranging back, still going back to the warning track, makes the catch.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Nick Allen batting with one down, takes a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Next offering down in the dirt. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Kicks and deals. In the dirt. 2 up, 2 down.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
So digging in, Yuri Ruiz. 0 for 1 after striking out looking to start the game. Ball one low.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs, 1 swing could put you right back in this ball game.
Swing and a ball popped up, and that's a fair ball.
When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often, but right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Rooker, 28 years old. And though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. Rooker batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Grounded out his first time.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
That to right. And in one hops the wall. The throw into second. Ruiz rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and it's a 1-run game.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here's the left fielder, Seth Brown. That one finds the corner. That's strike 1. Left-hand hitter waits. And that one is lifted in the air. Alvarez in position. Makes the catch. And that is that. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back in Oakland, John Shelby with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Chaz McCormick. Harris back to work. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
1 ball, no strikes.
Next pitch downstairs. Now 2-0. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. That's in for a strike. And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass.
Leading off with the Astros.
So next up for Houston, Corey Jones. Step off throw to first. McCormick dives back in safely. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Runner at first with no outs here. Slice to right, and that's just foul. Here's a 1-1. Foul ball there. The 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Martin Maldonado. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one's in there, 0-1. Snap throw to first. And he's back in on a dive. Back over to first. And they're keeping him close. And there's a foul ball. The pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And the pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. The pitch. And down on strikes he goes. And now 2 gone.
Now batting.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Harris checks over to first, and he's back. And ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
The 1-0. Just off the inside edge. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
2-0. That one fouled off. Here comes a pitch. In the air, out towards left center. Makes the grab, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for Houston. They lead it 2-1. Bottom of the fourth. Now it's the right fielder, Ramon Laureano.
Ramon Laureano.
The wind of the pitch. And takes low for ball one.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Ball and a strike. Swing and a miss.
1-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One up, one down.
The first baseman, number 99,
Jesus Aguilar up next for the A's. Flied out his first time. There's a strike. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
He was all over that one. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And it's Aledmus Diaz. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. Swings through that one. 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
At the belt and fires.
Ball.
And a foul ball. And a pitch. And that's
2-2.
downstairs and outside.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
And here it comes. Hard ground ball, base knock. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Here's the catcher to hit, Shea Langoliers. In there, and it's 0-1. One out. Runners at first and second. The next offering misses. And the count is 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
Next offering is down low. The count now 2-2. Good eye right there. And a swing and a miss. And 2 away now.
Now batting.
So first and second with 2 outs.
Tony.
Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Tony Kemp. 0 for 1 so far. First offering, and it just misses. Curveball drops in there.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
The ball.
Oh, and the zone doesn't get the call. Now 2 balls and a strike. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Next pitch is outside.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Hard hit, base hit. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
2 outs, base is full. Next up for the A's, Nick Allen. That one's in there. That's strike 1. And a pitch. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Ground ball up the middle, Pena. They take the force out, flip to first, ends the inning. A's threaten, but leave them loaded. They're down 2-1. Sam Long on to pitch here.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. The wide to kick the pitch. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Ruiz right there to make the grab. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Yordan Alvarez. Now at the plate. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. And it's fouled away. Chris, it's pretty amazing to think that Yordan Alvarez could actually be a Dodger. The Dodgers originally signed him in 2016, and a little over a year later, the Astros acquired him for Josh Fields. Pretty good deal for Houston. Whips it to first, and they get the out on Alvarez.
the designated hitter, Alex Bregman.
Now it's Alex Bregman, 1 for 2.
Great deal, and you see Yordan Alvarez really emerging as that David Ortiz type of designated hitter. Even though he likes playing left field, this is a guy that has become a true force in that position, if you want to call him the DH.
Next offering is in for a strike. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. That one off the mark. 2-2. Just off the outside part of the plate. Kyle Tucker to bat next. The wind and the pitch. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Tucker stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And the 1-0. Base knock, center field.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Now at the plate, Jose Abreu. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 2 left for the Astros, but they still lead it 2-1. And welcome back. Bottom of the inning. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Esteury Ruiz. The pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Started to swing, held up.
2 balls, no strikes.
The pitch.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Hard hit left side. On the run, sends it over to first, and he'll be safe at first.
Well, it's been a struggle on offense for them in this one, so maybe that wakes them up a little bit. You know, an error can certainly give the opposing lineup something to get excited about. You got somebody on base, so we'll see if they can make something of it.
Here's Oakland's DH, Brent Rooker.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Another move to first, and he's back again. First pitch just misses.
1-0.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Valdez keeping him close. One now. And a foul ball.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base. Try to stay out of a double play here.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Now the left fielder, Seth Brown. That's in for a strike on the outside corner, and it's 0-1. And a pitch.
No, that's down.
That one misses. 2-1. That catches the corner.
Fooled there by the changeup. And in a hole right here. It's got to try to shorten up a little bit, put the ball in play.
Struck him out of the front door breaking ball.
Man, he had the stanky leg on that one right there. That curveball just locked him up.
The right fielder, Robo Laureano.
Here's Ramon Laureano. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Off the mark there. 1 ball, 1 strike. That one the other way. Nice grab.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
All right, we go to the
Leading
top
off
half of inning number 6. And now the center fielder, Chaz McCormick. Long, back to work. Outside corner, there's a strike. Long, a 6-1 lefty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a 2-seamer.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a 1-1. And that
2-1.
skips in the dirt. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Bounce to the right side. Kemp gets it to first. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th. Corey Julks, the next to hit. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1.
No strike.
Late swing, fouled off. One down, base is empty. In the air, foul off first. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, catcher.
Martin Maldonado up next for the Astros. A rope into right, and that's a base hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
So the Houston lineup turns over. Now it's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. There's a strike. Altuve, in his 12th season, a career batting average over 300, and he took home the Silver Slugger last year in the American League. Only 1 now. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Kicks and fires.
Ball 1.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
One and 2 now. Altuve waits.
Ball 2.
And that's outside. In the air, left field, Brown gliding to his right. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And the inning is over. So 1 hit is all they get. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Astros 2 and the 8. Back here at the ballpark, and here's the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Jesus Aguilar.
And he deals. That misses off the outside edge. Off the mark there. Ball 2. The pitch. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss.
2-2.
And that's strike 2. Got him looking. Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Up next for Oakland.
Aledmys Diaz now.
Aledmys Diaz.
And that's in there for strike one. Diaz, 32 years old, and he was born in Cuba. And now the lefty swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. And a pitch. Swings through that one.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
And the 0-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Here comes a pitch. That one just misses.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Kicks and deals. Swing and a ball popped up. Altuve under it. And that ends the inning. Nothing doing there for the A's, and our score remains 2-1. Welcome back. Top of inning number 7. And stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena. The wind of the pitch. That one missed. Foul ball. Here's a 1-1. That one out to right. Pulls it in on the run. One down.
The left fielder, number 44, Yordan Alvarez.
Here's the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez. 1 for 3. In there for strike 1.
No balls. 1 strike.
They say you win.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Oh, and 2 now. Right back to him on the mound. Tosses to first. Yeah, they get the out on Alvarez.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Alex.
So now the Astros designated hitter, Alex Bregman. Check swing, went around, 0-1. On the corner at the knees for a strike.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Good job to fight that one off. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
He needs to throw that breaking ball with just a little more conviction to get the swing and miss.
Ground ball right side and foul ball. 0-2 now. And
Ball
that's
one.
down and away.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
A flip to the pitcher
That's
covering,
out.
and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Astros are down quietly as they're unable to add to their 2-1
For
lead.
the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Back here in the East Bay, set for the last half of the 7th, and now Tony Kemp. And the pitch. Just
No, that's
missed. The Astros have some action in their pen. Brian Abreu, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Neris, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Bounce back to the mound. And it gets by him.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Framber Valdez won't go any further, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Rafael Montero.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
No outs, runner at first. And the batter will be the shortstop, Nick Allen. Way high.
1-0.
And the righty deals. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Swing and a miss.
1-2.
Now 1-2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And he dodges
2-2.
that fastball. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Tucker should have it. Makes the grab, one down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Yuri Ruiz up next for the A's. That one finds the corner. Strike one. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Righty to the plate. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Now batting. The designated
Next is the
hitter.
designated hitter, Brent Rooker.
And things could change quickly here with one swing. Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
The 1-0. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. Check swing, went around,
One
and the
ball,
count
2 strikes.
1-2. Right-handed reliever, and that one goes straight to the backstop. That's a wild pitch as he moves into scoring position. Runner at second, 2 down. Battling here as he fouls it away. Righty delivers. In the air out towards right center. Great effort as he's able to haul it in, and that'll do it.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
On the mound now, Shintaro Fujinami. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. And now the right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And here it comes. Ball 1, no strikes. They say you went.
1-1.
The wind of the pitch. In the air, right field. Laureano settles under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
The batter, the first baseman.
And now the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Yep.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
No ball.
Some guys are just
1
more
strike.
confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. The wide to kick the pitch. Line drive, caught.
Now batting, the center fielder, Chaz McCormick.
Chaz McCormick up next for the Astros. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Everything came together for him. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
2 outs, runner at first. At the plate, Corey Julks. Oh, 1 down. And that
Ball.
one missing low.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Smoked on the ground a second. They get the force, and that is that. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Brian Abreu.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
52, Brian Abreu.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And now Seth Brown. The pitch. And that's
1-0.
outside. The 1-0. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Activity in the Houston bullpen. Ryan Presley, the closer, is getting loose. The tying run at the plate. That's out to center field. McCormick has it sized up. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
The right fielder, number 10, Ramo.
Laureano comes up to hit.
Laureano.
That missed
1-0.
inside. 1-0. That's a little bit
that's
low.
Down.
That catches the outside corner. 2-1 now.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
The pitch. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. And a pitch. Got him swinging.
Toughest pitch to hit. Fastball on the outer black.
Now,
Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Jesus Aguilar.
Digging in for Oakland, Jesus Aguilar. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases.
Hike.
In there, and it's 0-1. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Very solid inning on the mound so far here in the 8th. Holding on to this narrow lead. This is exactly what they were looking for.
Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and Mike Fillmore right on it. He says he held up. That misses. 2-2. And there's a ball.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Swings and misses. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. And 1-2-3 go the A's. And they trail it here 2-1. All set to start the 9th in this one. And here's the catcher, Martin Maldonado. Fujinami back to work. Hammered, base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Fujinami, a 6'6" righty, 180 pounds, and he was born in Japan. So 2 balls and no strikes. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Runner takes off. He swings and fouls one off. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. And now a man into scoring position.
Number 3, shortstop,
Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. Good contact guy, good defender. In the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. That one well upstairs. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Fouled off down the right side. And a pitch. Next offering is outside.
3-1.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
First and second, 1 out. Yordan Alvarez up next for the Astros.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
Left-hand batter waits. And that one in the air center field. Ruiz moving under this one. And there's 2 away.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Alex Bregman.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Maldonado around third. 1 run in. Here comes another. Diaz with a relay home. The tag out. That ends the inning, but they do score a run here. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. It's the Astros 3 and the A's 1. So here comes Ryan Presley to the mound.
And he's been really shutting down hitters from the right side of the plate this year. Not a lot of hard contact, not a lot of hits, period.
For Houston, number 55, Ryan Presley.
Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Aledmys Diaz. The pitch. That one in the dirt, and it's 1-0. You see the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. Safe at third with a triple, his 3rd hit of the day.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. That one's in there. Strike 1.
Hey, look, we'll see how it factors in. I just can't emphasize how much that insurance run in the top of the ninth means. I mean, just such a big difference mentally when you're chasing 2 runs instead of 1.
The 0-1. Slapped foul. Runner at third here. Nobody out.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Next one misses. Now 1-2.
1-2.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Called out on strikes. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Here's Tony Kemp. That's off the mark. Ball 1. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
And it's 1-1.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Fly ball down the line. Tucker should have it. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. The throw's offline. He's safe. And now they trail by 1.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
The shortstop.
Next up for the A's, Nick Allen. And first offering is fouled off.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
And the 0-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. A 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, you take a tie ball game into the 9th on the road, you know that you've got some work to do. You got to score, but then you've also got to get 3 outs in the bottom half of that inning. They did just that today. Very well played ball game. Get this win on the road. Everybody's happy with the W.
A 3-2 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.